Hello students, this is your teacher Harpreet Kaur from English FRAW Club and I welcome you all for today's grammar lesson. And in grammar lesson today, English FRAW Club is going to present reported speech, and in reported speech we will be looking at how to convert direct speech into indirect speech related to the questions type of sentences. Now, let's explore about the questions. Now, what are the questions? Questions are the sentences used to ask something. So, these are also called interrogatives. Now, let's explore what are questions. How many kinds of questions are there? Questions are of two kinds. One is yes or no question that starts with helping verb like has, do, did, etc. Further, we have another type of questions, those are WH questions. Now, these WH questions starts with WH words like when, where, why, which, what, whose, how, etc. Now, let's explore what are yes and no questions. Yes and no questions starts with helping verb. We need to use if or whether and when. After that, we write statements. In WH questions, we keep the WH word as it is and then write the statement form like subject plus verb, not verb plus subject. Let's explore with help of an example. Is Rajan, is your father at home? So, let's see how to convert this into a indirect speech. So, this is direct speech that is to be converted into indirect speech. So, the dialogue, let us see how to convert this dialogue. Now, let's explore further. So, what type of question it is? It is a yes-no questions. Why it is a yes-no questions? Because of this is. So, this is starting with a helping verb, starting with a verb. Okay. So, here is because of this, its answer will be is your father at home? We need to give answer either in yes or no. So, that is why it is in the category of yes and no questions. So, the rule says use if or whether and then write the statement form of the sentence. So, reporting verb asked will be used instead of said, and the connector will be if or whether instead of that. Now, let's see what should be done. Rajan asked if my father was at home. Okay. So, Rajan asked if my father was at home. So, here we have used the connector if, and then your father, this pronoun is going back to the speaker. So, that is why it will be first person pronoun. And the verb is, here we have this verb is, it will be converted into the past tense with was. So, the indirect speech for Rajan, is your father at home, will be Rajan asked if my father was at home. So, let's explore another sentence. Take an example of another sentence. Sonia, do you want some ice cream? Okay. So, let's first of all look at what type of question it is. So, it is a yes and no question because it is starting with a verb, that is do, and we can give the answer in either yes or no, that is why it is in yes and no category. Now, the rule says use if or whether and then write in the statement form of the sentence. Okay. So, let's see further, and the reporting verb we will be using is asked. So, Sonia asked, the conjunction if or whether will be joining the reporting clause with the reported speech. So, let's look for the another changes in the verb forms, tenses, pronouns, etc. Let's look at it how it has been done. So, if we convert this, do you want some ice cream in a statement, it would be you want some ice cream, as do is a verb that is helping to frame a question to the verb want. Okay. So, you want an ice cream. This is the sentence form. Okay. So, let us consider this sentence form. Okay. So, you, because the speaker is asking to the second person, okay, when that second person will be reporting, it will be considered to be first person. So, that is why this you is being converted into I, and the verb want, simple present tense want, is converted into simple past, that is wanted. So, the answer to this direct speech after converting into indirect speech would be Sonia asked if or whether I wanted some ice cream. Let's explore further. Now let's look for this example. Suman, what are you doing tomorrow? So, type of question, this is WH question, as it is beginning with the WH word, what. So, further we need to look for the rule, that is WH word will stand as it is and then write the statement in statement form, like subject plus verb form, not verb plus subject form. So, here this are you will be converted into you are doing tomorrow. So, we will be doing it what you are doing tomorrow. Then we will look for another changes in the verbs, verb forms, tenses and time and place words. And the reported verb will be used asked instead of the reported verb said, told, it will be used asked. Okay. So, this reporting verb will be used for the answer. Now, let us explore how we have done the reporting and converted into indirect speech. Suman asked. So, reporting verb asked is used here. What I was doing the next day. Okay. So, this pronoun you is converted into I because it is going back to the speaker. So, the verb are doing. Okay. So, it is present continuous tense and it would be converted into past continuous tense, that is was doing. Okay. So, another thing we have here is time word, that is tomorrow. That tomorrow will be converted into the next day. So, the final answer would be Suman asked what I was doing the next day. So, look at it, we have kept what as it is, okay, and the rest of the sentence we have converted into, look at this rest of the sentence, we have converted this sentence into statement form. Okay, I was doing the next day. So, let's explore another example. Look at this example. Rajesh to Sonia. Where were the students? Okay. So, again we need to look what type of question it is. It is a WH question as it is starting with the WH word where. Further, we need to keep in our mind the rule of converting WH word questions to the indirect speech. So, the rule says keep the WH word as it is and write in statement form, that is subject plus verb, not verb plus subject form. Okay, and the reporting verb that will be joining this reporting clause with the reporting speech will be asked. So, let's explore and find out how it is converted. Rajesh asked Sonia where the students had been. Okay, so look at this. Rajesh asked Sonia where the students had been. We have kept the WH word as it is and converted the rest of the sentence into, converted the question into a statement. The students were. Okay. So, here this were is converted as it is past simple. So, it will be converted into, changed into past perfect. So, were is converted into had been. Okay. Why been? Because be is the V3 of the verb be. Okay. So, were is the plural form of verb be in the past tense. So, that is why be is taken here. So, it is Rajesh asked Sonia where the students had. Let's look for another example and find out how the changes are being done. Rosie said, why did you not bring your own book yesterday? So, let's see how this has been converted. Rosie asked me why I had not brought my own book the previous day. So, let's look what kind of question it is. It is a WH question. So, we have used this said, reporting verb said to the reporting verb asked. Okay. Rosie asked me, as this you tells that this question is been raised to the listener. So, listener here is the second person pronoun and it will be converted into the first person pronoun here, objective pronoun. So, Rosie asked me. So, we have kept the word why as it is and further converted the rest, converted the question into a statement. I did not bring your book. You did not bring your book yesterday. So, this you is taken to I, first person pronoun, and did not bring, okay, this verb is converted into had not brought, okay, as did not bring is the past and it will be converted to past perfect, had not brought. And your personal pronoun, this pronoun is taken to my, okay. So, your own book, it is my own book. Yesterday, this time reference word is converted into the previous day. So, this is how reported speech questions are converted into from direct to indirect speech. Now, it's your turn to do the exercise, and I want you to write in the comment box the conversion of these direct speech sentences into indirect speech. Romy said to Rimple, where is the party today? Simmer said to Simple, did you like the gift that your mother gave to you? So, do write these in the comment box and don't forget to share my channel with your friends, those who are appearing for Cbse examination. Apart from this lesson can be shared with the students from 6th class onward. It will be really beneficial for them. So, see you in the next video with the exam style practice questions where you will be getting a conversation and you will be given the reporting of the conversation and the fill-ups that are to be filled up in that reporting conversation that appears in the Cbse examination. So, I'm going to help you to crack the Cbse grammar and get 100 out of 100 in the grammar section of the Cbse examination. See you in the practice videos. Bye for now.